was involved in that skirmish as well, and also the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. We've got another safety car coming our way.
That was stupid of whoever was at the front. They want to kill us or what?
Well, that looked very nasty indeed from the cockpit of Romain Grosjean. You can understand his remarks there, can't you, Martin?
It was obvious.
Oh, that's not good.
The back of the pack decided the race was back underway, and the front hadn't yet accelerated because Bottas wanted to protect himself. He cannot be overtaken till the finish line, so he doesn't have to go until then.
And we've red flagged the race for the second weekend in a row. It's lights out and away we go again. Once again, Bottas gets a really good start. Hamilton moves over to cover Leclerc. It's not a good start for Alex Albon because Stroll is already ahead of him, and Daniel Ricciardo as well. Now Perez is putting pressure on him as well around the outside in turn one. There goes Lewis Hamilton into the lead, ahead of his teammate Valtteri Bottas. Leclerc holds third from Lance Stroll. Sergio Perez has made up more places ahead now of Daniel Ricciardo. But the two Mercedes swapping positions at the second standing start, just like they did at the first.
Albon had a difficult start in the Red Bull. Has not been the best of starters.
You okay? I'm okay.
You hit the wall at 300 there's a lot, and it's not something I wish you to experience. You don't really think what could happen, you just try to contract all your muscles and be ready for the impact.
If you have a big crash, it can hurt a lot.
Okay, let's know if you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, guys. I've been really fortunate to not have had too many in my career, but yeah, I mean, it takes its toll. We don't have any suspension in the car. It's very, very much the tires, the squidge of the tires. That means your spine takes a lot of compression. Your joints take a lot of compression.
Are you okay, Kevin? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's not like you really have a dialogue in your head. You just kind of react to whatever happens and make decisions, and those decisions have to be made very quickly. You don't really have time to have like a thought process in your head. A lot of it comes from instinct.
I will do another time, please.
When I crashed in Russia in 2015, I hit the first wall at 300 kph. Once I hit the first wall, I was going straight to the second barrier for a couple of seconds with no brakes, no tires on the car, and I had a couple of seconds to really brace and think before I had the massive 40, 60, 50G shunt. It was not fun, trust me. It was a pretty tense moment because you don't know what's going to happen to you. You just put yourself in a brace position and hold yourself as much as you can. But luckily nothing happened. The moment safety is very high, and here I am.
You want to disappear, you don't want to be back to say sorry to your people.
Sorry.
You've done your best, you did it wrong, you learn from it, and you move on.
You just feel gutted when you do come together or you crash because you realize you've let down a huge amount of people. If you damage the front wing, if you rip the rear wheel, or if you damage the car altogether, you know there's been hundreds and hundreds of hours being put into those different components, and they go to waste. And there's a lot of love and energy that goes into that, and so I feel guilty naturally, but you can't linger on it. The guys know that you're trying as hard as you can, and it's not intentional, so you just move past and try and make them proud next time.
Sorry. What the fuck? One moment. Sorry.